Hello everybody, my name is PurpleMustard, and today I will be going over how to play Stunt Runner easily on Rec Room and get S+. So this is not an easy task, alright? It takes several, possibly hours of practice to do in order to get S+. Personally, myself, I have done it a ton. I'm not saying that I'm like a certified pro, but like, yeah. So I will go step by step on how to do this on screen mode. Results will probably be faster on VR, so if you have VR, you'll probably go faster due to climbing. And I will give you a few tricks, and I will probably just tell you my overall score, and I will show a full run at the end. So stick in for that and enjoy. So what you're going to want to do is, first tip, always be on the pink/purple team, as that is the fastest team you can be on in order to do like a run. That's always the best position to start. Next, what you want to do is for the double wall run. For controller and in most VR, your goal is to essentially spam or then time a jump at the end of a wall run to make it so you can do a double wall run. Like that. So what double wall runs do is that they increase your jump speed twice. So essentially it makes it so you get launched super high in the sky. Compared to this, compared to things like that, that's a normal wall run. This is a double wall run. As you can see, very hard to master. I haven't even mastered it myself, but eventually you get the hang of it, and you can do it fairly easily. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be a very quick explanation of how to do this stuff, so bear in mind I'm going to go, like, fairly fast. So just, see my movements. Grab this corner, try and slide, jump, and wall run, and stop here. Disclaimer, this isn't the fastest run possible. It's just how I do my everyday runs and how I kind of just do my personal best and such. So what you want to do when you come here is you want to cut this corner, grab this, go in here, and then perform a double wall run on that billboard. So you have to grab that cola that was right there, and if you don't grab it, you probably won't be fast enough to get over here. If you are pretty bad at like double wall running and such, you can do something like this. So instead of double wall running, you wall run and then turn. Of course, I kind of got the wall running thing down, but if you are not so good, you can climb like right here and then latch on and do it from there. So next, you want to grab this cola and then climb as high as you can up to here. This is a very big skip. It will shave off a couple seconds. So you want to grab that cola and then jump over here on top of this thing. And if you do it in all one, this part you have to do in all one swift movement. So you have to do this all in one go. So once you land here, you will roll run against that wall, land on top, and then it's pretty straightforward from here. Grab that cola, go around the corner, and if you can, try and perform a double wall run on this one. Of course, I can't really do it on that one for some reason. My high score for this one is a 33 seconds and 31 milliseconds. The average is 37. The bottom line for me personally is that you should have at least 34 to 35 seconds. On VR, it's probably going to be even faster. Once again, watch carefully, as I will probably go through this very quickly. This includes a very big skip on this certain level, so you might want to stay tuned. So, grab this cola up here. Make sure to aim to the left, because if you don't, you'll get, like, flung off to the side and screwed up like that. So, you want to take this, go to the very left side, and then jump, slide. It's a little bit rocky, but, you grab the colas. You actually just don't need to do that climbing part. You can just skip around it. Very common knowledge. You always want to take this right side, and then jump, hit that bounce pad, skip that entire section, huge skip. Now this part, quite hard to do on all versions. I do on a screen mode, so I don't really know how people would do it on VR. This is one of the hardest tricks. It is very hard to master and do in one run. Alright? So first you want to go as far left. You want to wall run right here. Try and get as high as possible, and then go through those two pillars. Stick to the right as much as possible, and then swoop around, grab that cola, wall run, and then jump midway, and then land up here. It's very, very tight. It is not something that people can easily master. It will probably take a while for you to do it. I suggest you to do it, like, gradually. So you would practice on the first one with that billboard skip, and then afterwards, keep on going, keep doing those skips, and you'll eventually get the hang of it. Alright, this is where the double wall run comes in, most likely. Or, most. So, essentially, you want to grab these colas right here. Try not to fall. And then you want to double wall run off that little thing there. Those little areas, essentially, you just want to wall run and then spam X. Or then whatever the jump button is for your system. You want to try and get on top of here, cut the corners, and do that. You can also do that on the other side, but, yeah. So this is just very gradually. You want to go to the right for this part, wall one, and then don't go the upper route because there's less colas. Slide, go here, and do whichever one is open. Oops. Do whichever one is open as you get there. It's usually going to be the right one if you do it quickly, but what your goal is to, if it's open, you kind of just got to think about timing. All right, you want to focus. If you are in the right position, you could do this, but it usually leaves you falling behind. So I suggest just to play it safe and not take that upper cola. You don't have to go on top of there. It doesn't really matter. I suggest doing the left side for screen mode, but if you're in VR and you're really fast at climbing, you can go ahead and do the climbing section. They're around the same speed. Also, don't stress yourself out on this. It's going to take a while. It takes practice. It's not something that happens, like, overnight. It's just hard. Alright? So don't get yourself pent up on it. Just keep on practicing. You'll eventually get it. This part, you just got to be aware of all the spots. Make sure not to get hit. Grab the cola. I usually just predict a bit. Of course, that wasn't the best, but, whatever. Here's the thing. This is very risky. You can either do something like, you can go on top of there, which I hate doing. You can wall run, but the wall run is always so glitchy. I often see people just dying because of it, and it's very, very bad. So what I do personally is I just bounce here, grab this, and then skip here, because this one's a little more safe. I'll go up here. This cola isn't under the hit pad, so I always take this one. I usually just go around like this to make sure I don't get hit. Slide under, be careful. And then I will do this. Wall run over here because it's very safe. And you want to just slide, jump, blah, blah, blah. Always take the left side because you never know when the right one is going to be open or closed. Hit that bounce pad, climb up. Make sure not to get hit. Getting hit is a very big penalty in speedrunning. Slide under. Now this is where hard skip comes in. If you want to practice, make sure to stand here. This is where the skip starts. So you grab this cola, come over here, and then you wall run, and then try and land right there. It is very, very hard to pull off. Or actually no, it's one of the more gradual and easier skips, but just be careful. That one takes a little time to get used to. So let me try that again. Alright, so you gotta jump, grab the cola, go around like that, jump off of that, and then try your best to land right here, come over, and hit that button. This is a very interesting level. So some people are able to grab this climbing part coming up, and it's kind of just odd, because depending on your software, it may be different. Slide, go up here, slide on the right side of the tube so you get extreme momentum. Do your best to go on that. That climbing part is really just depending on what system you have and trying to get up there. It's kind of hard to grab. I usually don't grab it. I just grab the colas, go over here. I've learned you can go this way or then this way. I like going this way because you can do double wall run sometimes off of that little wall run right there, and then launch yourself up here, jump here, go around, and then, yeah. And then you'll land yourself here. As you can see, on VR, you'll probably be faster due to the climbing. Slide, take the safest route. Jumping can sometimes launch you off and has a huge penalty. Make sure not to get hit by these. It's a pretty big penalty. Take the wall run over here. Don't jump on the last wall run. Jump as much as you can. Get yourself high. And then you want to stay here, and then you want to go over here to save some time using that other bounce pad. Run. Make sure to slide. You could get like a slowness bug sort of thing for VR, I've heard. But that usually doesn't happen too much to me. And then slide and hit this button. This one's fairly plain sailing, so I'm probably going to show you an Easter egg. But then I'm probably not going to keep it with me. So there's a few ones. Sandbox machine down there. So you want to grab these. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. So you want to be pretty careful with this. So you want to jump, jump. I usually come over here, and then I jump on top of this, and then I go. Make sure not to overshoot it like I had just done. And yeah. So I just take this plain sailing, blah, 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 blah. Take a right for the Easter egg. This is an Easter egg, by the way. Don't actually do this if you're in the run. But I have got an S+. This is a little area that you can find, whatever. And I call these bat runs, where you essentially try and get your personal best, but then while grabbing the bat at the last level. So I was able to do it, and I still got S+, which was really nice. So just take that cola, go around, take this while you run, go in the middle path. This is a little neat, so watch my eyes, or watch my screen. Want to take that cola, jump across, and then go over here. I think you might be able to do a double wall run, but yeah. There is a skip that you can do on screen mode, where you can just, like, position yourself there. But I personally think it's faster, because sometimes that thing glitches out, and it's actually super slow. You can do the wall run if you want. This is a very, very small skip, but it's kind of important. You can wall run over there, grab over here, and then slide, jump, slide again. If you have enough momentum, I would jump early, like right here, so then you end up landing and hitting this button. But yeah, so if you do it all correctly, you will be able to do a straight out, easy S+ rank, as you can see. Of course I got C after explaining this. Of course, my rewards are just camera films and stuff. I am ranked 468. To get S+, you have to be under 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Keep in mind, under. I got really disappointed when I got 4 minutes and 45 seconds as my score. Kind of harsh. But, yeah, eventually you'll be able to get all of these scores and do it all together. The hardest part I find with people is that what happens is it's not that it's that hard to do all the skips and end up, like, doing it. The hardest part about doing Stunt Runner is doing it all in one. That's kind of the hardest thing, because what ends up happening is that you might skip, you might screw up on one skip, might do a different route on accident. The hardest part is getting into habit of doing these skips and making sure not to break it. It's just hard to put it all together and finish the game. Of course, some people might figure out how to do glitches, etc., etc., but personally, this is my run and how I essentially get S+ every single time I play. Once again, if you ever want to smash other people on Stunt Runner, Publix, that's actually really fun to do. But yeah, so as you can see, this hairstyle is S+. Some of the other stuff I have is also S+, but I think there's only one S+ thing, and then there's some S tier things. S tier is under 5 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will probably add a separate run on my channel coming soon. I might post it. Who knows? But yeah. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you later. So yeah. Make sure to subscribe, like, and also you should probably subscribe because it's free. There's no really penalty of doing it. So yeah. Make sure to like the video and share it with your friends if you ever need help on Stunt Runner. Feel free to add me or join my club. It is a public club, Purple Plaza. I kind of make announcements, and I will show you guys some of my creations and what I do. So, yeah, have fun, and, I guess make sure to give it your Rec Room best. So, yeah, see you guys.